Hi, this is Dave Kline for RAPTR Adventures. You know it's not uncommon to go out on a deep sea fishing adventure or even fishing in a bay and hook into some of these spiny dogfish sharks or their cousins, the dusky smooth hound sharks. And where I come from, the east coast of the United States, up there off the Jersey Shore, New York, Delaware, and such, these fish are generally considered to be junk fish or undesirable table fare. However, in the UK and places like Asia, these fish are used often for fish and chips. So I thought, well, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and cook one of these, and I asked my friend, the mate, Chris, who's also a captain on the Gambler out of Point Pleasant, New Jersey, to go ahead and clean one up. So Chris doesn't really think this holds much promise.
This works out. I'll eat some crow and you'll have some dogfish.
Okay, good. I'll let you know. You got a nice male here, about as big as they get.
Go up through the anal vent.
Okay, so Chris now has the dogfish that he doesn't believe I'm going to cook, I guess.
Look, you got a nice...
Yeah, it's got a fillet right down the side there, right? Yeah.
Did you say something to me when I was walking by?
It's already been gutted to keep the urea from going into its body.
Oh, look, all the way to the tail and everything.
Man, wow.
I was just saying it's a nice fillet there.
You
eat this?
Cut the clasper off?
Yeah, you're gonna eat
Dave's gonna prove me wrong by cooking it up and making it delicious.
Yep.
Jeez, I would have gave you all mine.
Well, I only wanted to try one. Yeah.
Yep. You'll leave that in and cook out, or do you want that cut?
What is it?
That's like the cartilage in the rib.
Yeah.
I could cut that out. Okay. I could cut that out. Just, yeah, skin it.
Now,
Hence the spine.
if your knife cuts through shark skin, it's sharp.
Yeah,
that
right?
is.
Very sharp. Now that cartilage, let's see, does that go all the way through? No, it's just
No, it's just a little bit
right there.
superficial.
So like a V cut maybe?
Yeah, if I just did like this, kind of came down here,
Yep. Okay.
I would be able to
Gotcha.
shave that off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
But it deteriorates, it goes down to really nothing, so
Yeah, you gotta watch,
Yeah.
right?
it's really fine. So
They don't gouge it.
Yep. But I don't want to lose all that meat,
Right.
so I'm gonna just kind of leave it
So it's a
attached.
little like a surgeon here.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe just flip, there you go. Like you're setting the feet.
Yeah.
Yep. There we go. And just kind of
You'd
trim
think
that
that'd
up.
be very tough.
There we go.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's a lot of meat on there, though.
There's your meat. There's your meat.
Yep, there's the meat. Okay, good. You got another side to do yet.
Yeah, look at that. Are you just trying it, or you do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I mean, I catch them all the time when I'm kayak fishing,
everybody.
but
You could have had to put them
I know.
here.
But there you go.
That's sweet. That's good.
But I can't do this process when I'm kayaking fishing because invariably I'll catch one like I'm going to be out there 6 hours. I'll catch one in the
No,
first
you're not
hour.
people like-
You have to gut them immediately so the urea doesn't get in and wreck the meat. You know, and then you got to freeze them down. That's awkward on a kayak. I could do it if I carried ice and I have a fish bag and all that stuff,
Yeah,
but
no, that's
I'm
smart.
telling you,
No, it's not bad.
here he is, Chris, king of the fish filleting business.
It's clasper.
And by the way, we harvested a male here instead of the females. The females are a little larger, but a guy that does this regularly, and I fished with one time, would never keep a female fish because you know there's plenty of males to go around.
Yeah.
But if you don't have the females, you've got a real problem.
Yeah.
But there's like your dogfish
Man, look
fillet
at that.
there. Got a lot of meat on it.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen
We'll
it
wash it
fillet.
off and bag it up, and if I can keep it in your ice till we leave, because my ice is in my truck.
That.
Never seen one fillet. Yeah, me neither.
Well, most people haven't, so that's why I'm documenting this. We want to document this.
Dave has a unique channel. He does a lot of really good videos. Fishing
Raptor, right? Yep.
Cool.
That's nice.
Good. Looks pretty good, Chris.
That's all white too.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bag it up.
Here we are back in the kitchen. You can see the upper fillet I've not really cleaned yet to its fullest extent, and the lower one is what it looks like. I like to get all that dark meat off of there. And then this is what it looks like after I put my spices on it. I put some hot pepper flakes, some garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper on there. We want to chop our fish and potatoes very fine. Okay, so this fish tots recipe that I found is based on fish tots that I ate on a recent trip out to Bend, Oregon, and I like them a lot. It calls for cod, but of course we're using fresh spiny dogfish shark. So go ahead, spoon it in. You can see my wife's hands here. She's spooning it in. I don't know if you're of a certain age, you remember an old television show with a guy by the name of Soupy Sales. He had white fang and black tooth, and you only ever saw their hands or their paws. So my wife doesn't want to be seen on the video, but she doesn't mind if her hands are in there. Now, I guess she's going to add some other ingredients. Next, a teaspoon of thyme. Next, a well-beaten egg. One egg, right? One egg. One egg. Okay, good. We got that egg in there. Next, a couple turns of salt and pepper, right? Fresh ground, we always think is best. All right. Now we're gonna have 2 tablespoons of flour to hold it all together. Oh, this is the fun part. Next, mixed well by hand. And at the end, if you think it needs to be stickier, you add a little more flour. So there's a little bit of looseness to this recipe. So you're trying to smash up the potatoes, right? Sure you are. Yeah. Okay. So the hand mixing was going too slow, so we got out a tool, and we now think even this is too slow for us. We think that maybe we should have taken those potatoes and just mashed them all up before we mixed the fish in. But one good thing about this is at least you're knowing you're mashing the fish in there because you want it to all become one thing. Next step is coat the fish tots with some flour, and then they're gonna get fried up. So I wanted to try fish tots because, as I said earlier, I had them out in the Pacific Northwest a couple weeks ago. I really like them. I think it's a great alternative to the same old fish and chips. This particular fish, the spiny dogfish shark, is used in Scotland and England and over there, you know, a lot for fish and chips. So they say. I don't know. I never had it. But here they are. They're in the pan. Yes. Okay. They've been turned over and they're looking like they're frying up nice. They're staying together. We use this frying pan and olive oil style of cooking instead of a deep fryer because it's way less fat, and Lord knows I have enough fat on me already. I don't need to ingest more. And now it's the moment of truth. We have the sauteed mustard greens, fresh from the garden, little sprinkling of Parmesan cheese on there, fresh garden salad, homemade yum sauce, homemade tartar sauce, homemade fish tots. There's some on my plate. Let's taste them. I put a little yum sauce on it. It's really good. Yes, really good. Really good. Not bad at all. What a great way to use that fish. Try it sometime. Thanks for watching. Dave Kline for RAPTR Adventures. See you next time. And a quick reminder, if you want a UV protected shirt that is also wicking and very comfortable to wear all day long for fishing, go get one of our RAPTR shirts. I'll put the buying link in our description for the video.